The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is SeeingEagles.com. I'm Eric Kane, joined by Carson Newman, track and field coach David Needs. Coach, your team's set to begin the indoor slate this weekend up at the Appalachian Open up over in North Carolina. A lot of different levels of competition are going to be there, some D1, some D2, and NAIA school. What do you look for in your team going into this weekend with all the various levels of competition that'll be there?
Well, you know, the biggest thing is that it's going to break up training because we've been training hard. This is we're at about week 14 as far as training goes. So this is a great way to run. You know, you're going to take about a month off after this. So this is a great way to see how the fall training has come. We're not bringing the entire team. We're just bringing really those people that have trained through the entire fall, and really not even bringing cross-country runners, one or two. But for the most part, it's just a group of track kids that have really been training hard. The competition's great because you're looking at, you got some good Division I people, you got some good Division II people, and you don't go to a meet like this looking for a big team score. You look for good results so that you can build on that for the rest of the season.
You talked about the weeks of training. How big is this for your team, for the ones that have been training for those 14 weeks, to actually get out there and compete against some other people for a change?
I think it's good because also not only in track especially, you're not competing just against the other people, but you're competing against yourself and where you were last year. And so this is a great opportunity for them to be able to say, how am I compared to where I was this time last year? And so it's good because you want to go out and run against other people to know where you stand, but also where you are against yourself so that you can really measure or merit how far you've come. And that's big.
You had some people really take the next step, really stand out in last year's first meet of the season, such as a TJ Davis, a Tanner Stepp, and a Mills on the women's side. What must they do to do that again, and who else are you looking for to really just push for that next step in their journey?
As a coach, and you really have a couple different standards that you're looking for. Two, you have some of your athletes because they've achieved, like Tanner has, where he's qualified for nationals. Last year he qualified for nationals in his very first meet. So your expectation maybe for Tanner is up there, that you're gonna compete and try and qualify for nationals in this meet. Same with TJ. TJ finishes 5th at the Penn Relay, so you expect him to come, and he's had a great off season. You expect him to come in and do well. Same with Tiana, who provisionally qualified for nationals. Then you've got some other people that are in the mix there that are you're hoping to see them take the next step. And then you've got some new people that this is their first step. They're getting their feet wet. They're jumping in the pool, finding out what the water feels like. And all of them, like Tanner last year, he was getting his feet wet, but he qualifies for nationals. So you hope that some of those cross over and you get some great results.
Last year at the beginning of the season, your teams were kind of in the middle of the road, but towards the end of the season, they really took the next step. It's qualifying a sweep at first place at Sewanee last year. What must your teams do to start out running at the first meet of this season and not to come on late like last year?
Well, you don't go into the meet thinking, all right, how can I score and win the Appalachian meet? I mean, because that's not, if you win it and you don't qualify for nationals, it really is a waste of time. And so what you want is you want to be building as a team, and you want to work towards a peak so that when you get ready, and if they do qualify for nationals, they're peaking at the right time. And so what you want is you hope that you can stack up. And, yeah, it would be nice to go over there and win, but we're really not bringing enough people to go over there. And we haven't looked at the events and said, all right, we can get 5 points here and 10 points there, because team scores really don't matter in track until you get to nationals anyways, or the conference meet. And so what you're hoping is, though, that you can have 8 or 9 people turn in national caliber performances so that they can qualify for nationals, so that they can make a difference on the biggest stage, which is the national championships.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck this season and this weekend up at the Appalachian Open.
All right.
He is track and field coach David Needs. I'm Eric Kane, and this is SeeingEagles.com.